They want to bring about 3 wars in order to bring about an economic coup. This is a bomb report from the United States, and there's a video enclosed in the video in the article I'll leave below in the link in the description box. How will they implement what they want? Central banks are using wars and global financial crises to further consolidate economic power on the world. Alternative media right. And let's remember, I did post a video a few days ago that Russia is playing right into that playbook. Whatever Russia is saying that, they want to take down the New World Order. No, they want to bring around, they're playing a part of bringing around the New World Order. Now, on behalf of their bosses, of course, which those who read various articles on this know, NATO's proxy war with Russia is distracting the West while China and Iran prepare for a showdown with a weakened U.S., the U.S. media said. As stated in the report, you'll always watch from the western corner of alternative journalists in America. They say the largest military air exercise in NATO's history is planned for this summer. They have to call it an exercise, quote unquote, because otherwise NATO would have to admit that it's a war with Russia. Next month, thousands of NATO troops will form a united front in Europe against Russia. And the Pentagon leaks say Ukraine is losing the war. The Pentagon leaks from that National Guardsman, 21-year-old. China is now simulating precision strikes on key targets in Taiwan, and the U.S. will have to respond. U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham is already ready to start sending troops, but the Department of Defense warns that the U.S. they don't have enough ammunition to fight China. Just days after Xi Jinping brokered a peace deal between Iran and Saudi Arabia, rockets were fired into Israel from multiple locations. And last week, in response, Israel launched attacks against Lebanon, Gaza, and Syrian military targets. The Jerusalem Post newspaper calls it a multi-front war in the Middle East against Israel and claims that Iran is behind these attacks. If Israel goes to war with Iran, the U.S. might get involved. So the U.S. is looking at 3 different theaters of war. They have already exhausted their ammunition in a losing proxy war with Russia, and amid all this, the Bank for International Settlements, or BIS, is preparing for a global digital currency in July. The BIS was created in 1930 to bring together all the central banks. The Icebreaker program is a central bank's plan to control all international transactions between digital currencies, similar to what the U.S. Federal Reserve is now planning to do nationally. The internationalists have 3 disastrous wars to present as a smokescreen to bring about what they want. And this is translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.